There is an exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. It is not physical. It is not just stress. It is a heaviness that sits in the center of your chest, waiting for the moment you stop moving. You have spent years building strength. You have become the person everyone relies on, the problem solver, the rock, the provider. But in the process of holding everything together, you have quietly dismantled yourself. You are carrying a weight that is invisible to everyone else. And the terrifying truth is, you don't know how to put it down. Today, we are going to name that weight, because you cannot heal what you do not acknowledge. This is not a video about motivation. This is an intervention. The first weight: the burden of competence. There is a cruel irony in being a strong man. Because you carry it well, people assume it is light. Because you never complain, they assume you do not suffer. Because you always figure it out, they stop asking if you need help. You have become a victim of your own reliability. Look at your life. When was the last time someone genuinely asked, "Can I handle this for you?" They don't. Because you have trained them that you are a machine, that you have no limits. But competence has a shadow side. You attract problems. You attract broken people who need saving. You attract responsibilities that do not belong to you. You have become a safe harbor for everyone else's storms. But who holds the harbor when the tsunami comes? No one. You stand alone, and that isolation is rotting you from the inside. The strong collapse not because they are weak, but because they are heavy. The second weight: the grief of the road not taken. We rarely talk about this, but deep down, every man carries a graveyard of unlived lives. To become the man you are today, you had to kill the boy you used to be. You had to sacrifice the artist, the wanderer, the dreamer, the risk-taker. You traded freedom for duty. You traded passion for stability. And you told yourself it was necessary, that it was growing up. But late at night, when the house is quiet, the ghosts of those unlived lives come back. You wonder, is this it? Is this the reward for all my discipline? This is not regret. It is grief. You are grieving the parts of yourself you had to amputate to fit into the role of the responsible man. And carrying a dead dream is heavier than carrying a living burden. A man who cannot mourn his sacrifices is doomed to resent his achievements. The third weight: the savior complex. Many men use saving others as a drug to numb their own pain. It feels good to be needed. It gives you a rush of purpose. If you are busy fixing your wife's problems, your children's problems, your company's problems, you don't have to look at your own. You are hiding in your utility. You think, if I am useful, I am worthy. But this is a lie. You are overfunctioning for others so you can underfunction for yourself. You save everyone except the man in the mirror. And eventually you begin to resent the very people you are saving. You think, why doesn't anyone do this for me? But you never gave them the chance. You took all the weight before they could even reach for it. You cannot save the world if you are drowning in your own armor. The fourth weight: the silent accumulation of trauma. Men don't process trauma, we swallow it. The betrayal by a friend 5 years ago, you swallowed it. The failure of that business venture, you swallowed it. The words your father said to you that cut deep, you swallowed it. You think you moved on, but the body keeps the score. That tightness in your jaw, that chronic back pain, that sudden flash of rage when someone cuts you off in traffic. That is not stress. That is the ghost of unprocessed pain leaking out. You are a walking container of radioactive waste, and the container is cracking. You are tired not because of what you are doing today. You are tired because you are carrying 10 years of yesterday. What you suppress eventually subjugates you. The fifth weight, the performance of Stoicism. Real Stoicism is about emotional regulation and clarity. But modern men have confused Stoicism with numbness. You think being a man means feeling nothing, so you kill your joy, you kill your sadness, you kill your excitement, you flatten your entire emotional landscape into a straight gray line. But you cannot selectively numb emotions. When you numb the pain, you also numb the happiness. You become a zombie, a highly effective money-making, problem-solving zombie. You are alive, but you are not living. You are just functioning. And that is the heaviest weight of all, the feeling of being hollow. A heart turned to stone sinks. The sixth weight, the fear of weakness. You are terrified that if you drop the ball for 1 second, everything will shatter. You live in a state of hypervigilance, always scanning for threats, always ready to fight. You don't trust anyone else to handle it. If I want it done right, I have to do it myself. That is not leadership. That is anxiety masked as high standards. You are afraid that if people saw you struggling, they would lose respect. So you isolate. The higher you climb, the more walls you build. You are surrounded by people, yet completely unreachable. That loneliness is heavy enough to crush a spine. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the only bridge back to humanity. The seventh weight, the absence of a mission. Many men carry heavy loads for the wrong reasons. You are working hard, but for what? To pay bills? To impress neighbors? To keep up an image? Suffering without meaning is torture. Suffering with meaning is sacrifice. If you feel crushed, it might be because you are climbing the wrong mountain. You are enduring pain for a prize you don't even want. If the why is strong enough, you can bear any how. But if you have no why, even a feather feels like lead. So, how do we put it down? This is the protocol of release. First, kill the savior. Stop saving people who do not want to be saved. Stop doing things for others that they are capable of doing themselves. You are not helping them. You are enabling their weakness and draining your strength. Let them carry their own load. Second, the audit of silence. Find 30 minutes a day of absolute silence. No phone, no work. Sit with the weight. Feel it. Ask yourself, what am I carrying that is not mine? Identify it, and mentally drop it. Third, speak the truth. Find one person, just one, a friend, a mentor, a brother, and say it. I am tired. I am struggling. Releasing the secret releases the poison. You were built to carry heavy things, but you were not built to carry everything, and you were certainly not built to carry it forever. Put it down. Rest. And only pick up what truly belongs to your mission. You are worth more than what you provide. Remember that. Welcome to El Thorin,